Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Budget Pinay Lab. If you are the kind of person who wants to learn budgeting, let me show you my method and let us learn together. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel and we're back to another budgeting, and this is for the month of April. What I'm gonna show you is the budget plan that I did for April. So here I already had prepared the page for our April budget. So ang ginawa ko lang dito is naglagay lang ako ng 7 columns. Itong ating big notebook. Tapos, each of the header, we have the days, the name of the days. And, nilagay ko na yung mga dates wherein ang aking mga expenses, fixed expenses will occur para hindi ako malilate sa mga babayarin ko because mahirap din pag naabutan ka ng due date mo. So, magkakaroon ka ng penalties. So, here guys, I'm going, so meron, if you see, meron ditong mga green colored na naka-highlight na mga notes. These are my savings and sinking funds. So, for April, I'll be starting to have my sinking fund for home improvement. So, itong home improvement na ito will be funds na I'll be using if I need some repairs at home. At the same time, meron akong pinaghahanda ang big project. And then, my Valentine sinking fund will occur on the 4th day along with the caution. Tapos yung premium natin for YT, meron din ako. And then Netflix, I'll be paying on the 5th and some loans. Tapos naglagay ako dito ng eggs kasi 18 days na. So most likely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. So most likely, bibili na naman kami on this day ng eggs. So ilalagay ko na siya ahead para ma-budget na natin. So, meron siyang eggs. Pero, the eggs kasi will fall under the grocery variable expense. Tapos, on the 7th, magkakaroon ako ng sinking fund for birthday. And then, mag-grocery kasi kami by that time because mauubos na yung milk ni baby. 4th, so 1, ito yung, may mga highlight yan. 3, 4, tapos on the 21st, another grocery para na naman sa milk. So, twice usually ang grocery natin. And then, PLDT, ang telecoms ko will fall on the 12th ang payment. Then, I have my investment here. Nakatie up siya sa 15. And I have my iCloud. Usually, I pay them on the 16th. Yan. So, tuition will be on the 23rd. Usually kasi it's 4th or 3rd week of the month ang tuition ni baby. Then, tapos yung electric namin, katapusan. Tapos here at the bottom guys are also some of the sinking and savings plan that I have on hand. Nilagay ko sila sa katapusan kasi whatever matitira from all the expenses na i-deduct natin sa ating income. So, kung may matira pa doon, will fall on this savings or sinking fund. Pero, pwede rin ako maglagay ahead. Pero, usually nilalagay ko siya kasi pwede ko siyang dagdagan at the end of the month. Yun ang usually ginagawa ko. Alright, so meron tayong holiday on the 9th. So, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin namin. Tapos, naglagay din ako ng mga note kasi may mga magbe-birthday sa family ko. So, the one will fall on the 17th. And yung Isa naman is on the 26th. Ayan. So far guys, yan lang yung budget plan natin. So, nakalagay lang talaga dyan lahat ng mga expenses natin, yung mga due date. Actually, ang due date nito guys, hindi talaga siya nagfo-fall on that date. It's actually advanced. Like for example, here for my telecoms, ang payment talaga nito is on the 17th. Pero nilagay ko lang siya sa 12 para hindi talaga ako madili sa payment. So, it will trigger me na malapit na ang payment for PLDT. Ayan. So, minsan mag-a-adjust din tayo. So, kung wala tayong budget, wala pa ang pera, so by the 12, so minsan, i-move natin siya ng ibang araw. Alright. So, I'll be also starting to start my GCash investment on the 15th. Actually, meron na akong na-start. So, I'm into digital banking din kasi malaki ang kanilang interest at the end of the year. So, meron na ako niyan actually. Pero gusto ko kasi siyang dagdagan. So, I'm going to do a sinking fund on this. Siguro mga 1,000 bago ko siya i-invest. Ayan. So, hindi naman siya madalian kasi nagsisave naman ako. Pero, hindi pa lang siya na-meet yung talagang requirement niya. Okay. So, some of these guys, this sinking fund here are actually online transactions. So the next time I'll be presenting to you ang ating mga day-to-day activity or siguro per week kung ano nangyari dun sa ating pagpaplano. So malaking bagay siya. And then the next part here na ginawa ko. So, ito na yung naka-line up na yung mga tracking ko. Yan. So, gumawa rin ako dito ng weekly expense tracking. So, dito sa weekly expense, every week, ita-track natin yung total natin ng mga income and mga expenses. Like, for example, for the total projected income, so, iglagay na ako dito ng amount. Tapos kung may mga rollover tayo for last month or rollover from other sinking fund, susulat natin yung amount dito. And then, kung may mga other source of income, lalagay natin dito din. And then, carry over from last month. Usually, itong carry over, kung may natira sa last month na budget, so, i-carry over natin for this month. And then, yung fixed expenses natin, okay, yung variable 1 expense, variable 2 expense, pero savings form siya. And then, yung sinking fund, so whatever balance nito, i-add up naman natin on the second week. So, for now, ang budget ko, ang projected income ko per week is nasa 6,500. Pero at the end of the week, at last of the week is nasa 1,600 lang siya. So, yun yung aking weekly expense tracker. So, naka-project na yung income na binabudget ko. Okay. So, yan guys. Madali lang actually isulat yung plano. Ang mahirap, yung talagang i-control mo na yung pera, yung lalabas. Kasi talaga may mga untoward talaga na expenses na hindi mo hawak or in control. So, last month, talagang hirap sa budget, especially on groceries and food. So, yun yung pinaka-talaga challenge sa akin sa pagbabudget. The rest of the other expenses, okay lang. Kasi, nagbaba yung iba. Like, for the utilities, nag-budget ako ng electricity, pero I ended up paying less than what I had budgeted. So, yung budget na yun remains in the in the budget itself. So, parang dagdag na lang siya just in case. Para hindi na ako magdagdag pa ng amount. So, yan. So, yan muna guys sa ang ating April 2024 budget. So, okay na tayo. We're good. So, next naman natin na vlog is yung closing ng ating March and how much we left from our overall budgeting. So, meron ba tayong natira na pwede nating i-roll over for April? So, we'll see. So, hopefully, meron kayo natutunan for this vlog, which is our budget plan for April 2024. So until then, guys, see you. Bye!